wonder if we were all to shout A-Team now. I wonder if we could get the A-Team to come and join us here tonight. After 3 then. A-Team. 1, 2, 3. A-Team! Bit of a long shot, wasn't it? Spent most of the day in the garden with my stepladder. Not my real ladder, my stepladder. Never got on with my real ladder, really. Though I did used to find it very easy as a child to rub my parents up the wrong way because they were made entirely from corduroy. Or is jumping up and down the bed not as much fun as it used to be. You get 2 vests and a turnip. So Nana, she went into a coma. Thank you for that sympathy. She went into a coma, and she was a victim of the health cutbacks. I remember one day in the hospital, one of the nurses came up to me and said that they were going to have to turn off Nana's ventilator because they needed the plug for something else. We couldn't have toast in the morning and Nana. Don't make me choose. If you like someone, right, rather a nice idea for you. If you like them sufficiently enough to impress them, when you buy them a drink, right, rather a nice idea, pop a pound coin. Pop a pound coin into the drink. The enhanced drink, I call it. They drink the drink down. Oh, what's that in the bottom of that drink? Well, it's a lovely pound coin gift they can keep. So all she left behind, my Nan, all she left behind was a car. The last world possession was a car. So we did put a little in memoriam, a little poem, in loot. She went to sleep and left us. Lord, how we do miss our Nana. Our lives are empty. So is a car. Ford Escort, P-Rage, good runner. Elves! Hey, one of you. Hey, Hey, Pass. Elves! Elves. 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 Very talented. Very entertaining. Elves. My particular favourite was Heartbreak Hotel. I keep bees, not for the honey, for the fur. Because we know the pelt of the bee, right? It's only bee pelt, right? Makes an excellent pea cosy, doesn't it? You've got a plate full of dinner there, right? You've got a nice bit of tongue, you've got some potato, right? You've got some peas, right? You get called away urgently to the phone, right? Oh no, it's a bit, isn't it? Spoil your dinner. You get called away urgently to the phone. By the time you come back, those peas have gone cold, haven't they? Right? It takes a minute, quickly pop the pea cosies on them. It's an important call, they don't mind waiting. And of course, the flesh of the bee is packed full of vitamins, isn't it? Particularly vitamin B. Now, my first girlfriend, dear old Jean, she died tragically, yes. Thank you for that sympathy. He is one of the glee sounds. You know what I mean? And the main sympathy sound is... private skin coat. Just before she died, and I got home the other night, I just caught her in the headlights of a car. She died, Jean, tragically. She choked on a pound coin. And there are ways of breaking bad news, aren't there? Relax, we'll know by Wednesday. There are. The doctor said to me that he detected in the urine very high levels of the life-saving antiseptic cream Savlon. There are ways of breaking bad news. I went along to the hospital. I said to the doctor, "How is she? How is my Jean?" He goes, "Give me a D!" Well, some of you may know that I've got a little tiny adopted son. He's only 3 years tall. 3 years tall. About the size of a Mother Teresa. Back to Bombay, please. He's only 3 foot tall. He's 5 years old, ladies and gentlemen. The little tiny imp boy, Alan Hill. I'd better bring him along tonight. I'd like to welcome him now. The little tiny imp boy, Monsieur Alan Hill. Come on, son. Why don't you come? Here he comes. Yes. Go on, son. Nearly went. Go on. Too many cheesy Watsons, we think. We won't know for sure until we get the test back, of course. Either that, or the mother drinking from the hot tap. It's a copper tank, isn't it? It's a copper tank. What do you look like with a fringe look? Side parting? Hair up in the morning when he gets out of bed? A bit of spit on that, just put that down. And later in the day, just... Or in a high wind. Now, some of you may recognise the tiny imp boy. This is actually the tiny creature that was inside the cheetah costume. Tarzan's cheetah, the highly intelligent chimpanzee. Should we show him the walk? Show him the walk. They let him keep the costume. He then went on to do the PG Tips adverts. It's the taste. It's the taste. Now, you may have noticed he's not said a single word, has he? Due to a slip of the rabbi's knife. Little tiny Alan here is only able to communicate by tapping. So that's 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. And the theme from Doctor at Large is a maybe. Watch that. Yeah! Little Alan Hill there, and off he goes. He's back in the doll's house. Now, back in the doll's house with him. And apparently, the best bit of a pie is the crust. That middle bit, the filling, is quite poisonous. He was a mean man. I wanted an action man for my birthday, and he didn't buy me an action man, my dad, no. What he did was he bought me a parsnip. Action parsnip. Back me up on this. The only clothes that will fit Action parsnip. Because the Action Man clothes won't fit, will they? You can't get them over the neck, can you? He's got that big fat wrinkly neck, hasn't he? Get one boot on the end, can't you? Hey. One Action Man boot on the end. And with a pair of Action Man boots last Action parsnip about 18 months. Now the only clothes that will fit Action parsnip, of course, are the wrappers from Cornetto's. chock a nut for formal wear. A vanilla for just sort of, I don't know, messing around the house. So, big fella, wasn't he? Elves, great big fella. Great big fella, elves, and the reason was, right, under that quiff, he used to keep a hamburger. He'd get peckish during the song. He'd turn around to the Jordanaires, up with a quiff, out with a hamburger. The wonder of you. Second girlfriend, Jean 2. Now, she did die, tragically, in a car crash. What happened was, we're driving along, playing Trivial Pursuit. Silly thing to do. I'm asking the questions, she's got the board on her knees, and she's driving. Nothing like Mastermind, was it? War game? Nothing like the TV show, was it? Little tiny pegs on a board, wasn't it? Little tiny pegs on a board like a bowling alley for a midget. Those variety packs of cereal. You get 2 packets of Cocoa Pops, don't you? Where's the variety in there? I'm asking the questions. My question for her, what was Whitney Houston's first #1? She looks down for a second. The car span out of control. Went straight into a tree. I ran round. I got hold of her in my arms. She looked up at me with the last dying breath. I'll never forget. She said, I'll always love you. I said, no, I want to dance with somebody. I couldn't let her have it. It was for a piece of pie, right? You don't give questions like that away, do you, eh? The ambulance man came, he shook her like that, he shook her. He said to me, is she fully compos mentis? I said, I think you'll find she's third party foreign theft. Next question. These cancer research shops, right? Back me up on this with the cancer. Back me up on this. Do you find whenever you go into the cancer research shop, they never actually seem to be doing any cancer research there? Normally, there's a couple of old ladies, isn't it? A couple of old no. Selling second-hand clothes. No wonder they haven't found a cure. Busy week. So, I was in Africa. No expense spared with this video. I know what you're thinking, yes, it's the Arizona quarter of Africa. Little jungle there, look. Feltham. So, I'm in Africa. You like Africa? Lots of off-the-road parking. Never get a ticket. There's a woman in Africa, she's got a plate in the top lip. She's got a plate in the bottom lip. That's what I call a waitress. Pizzas are nice, aren't they? Right, man, pizzas. Very nice, aren't they? Pizzas, eh? Very flat, aren't they? A bit like Holland in many ways, aren't they? They don't reclaim land in the same quantity, do they? Eh? I didn't realise that the main food of the Hawaiians is ham and pineapple. I don't even like Cocoa Pops. Now I've got a build-up, haven't I? Maybe get 2 packets. You can't do anything with the little packets either, can you? At least with the big packets you can make the hats out of them, can't you? Lovely, great big Cocoa Pop packet hats. I'm in Africa. And in Africa, you may know there's a big monkey park where all the monkeys live in sin. I looked in, I could see with my own bare eyes all the big monkeys. The gibbon, the chimpanzee,